My name's Jake Thornton. I'm from London, but I now live in LA, and I'm an actor, professional actor. I've always wanted to do good work, and I want to, you know, go and forward myself in terms of that. And this project allows me to do that. You know, this project allows me to do good work. It allows me to work with good people. It allows me to tell a good story, to, you know, really portray the journey of this character within this story. So, you know, a lot of people go, oh, is it because you want to be famous? Is it because you want to be a star? And I remember hearing Martin Sheen talk about fame, and he said fame is something that other people give you. It's not something you create yourself. So it's not something that I'm seeking, do you know what I mean? But I just want to be able to do good work with good people and telling a good story. It's always been my mission. So that's why, yeah.
Action.
It's okay, Joseph. She's okay now. I can help, Joseph. I saw it. I was there. Joseph. They took him. They took the baby.
Can you tell me what you know?
It's the dream, it's all there, but there's no to straighten them.
You mean you dreamt that this would happen?
What do you think was your better take?
Do you know what? I like to switch off my internal critic, really. I really don't know. I know that I was more present in take two, more kind of here than I was here. Do you know what I mean? And I think one of the things I noticed, which I hadn't expected before, was that, you know, I was expecting to feel aware of the fact that there was, you know, a cameraman, there was Steve sat right there, there was a boom in my face, there were, you know, 13, 14 other people sat around watching, almost scrutinising everything you're doing. And I didn't actually notice, which was great, because I was expecting to notice, and I was expecting it to be a problem for me. But I really just locked on to what I was doing and playing that scene again. But it was a real big learning curve, but one I enjoyed a lot. Yeah, it was good. Please look after us. They'll make sure that we're safe.
No, Dr. Herschel.
No, not really. I suppose. Would you come with me to my sister's house? I just want to see if...
Wonderful, the best I've seen.
Okay, thank you.
You've never been better.
Yeah, I was learning so many valuable lessons. And so it's kind of like interesting trying to like learn to make a compromise between performance for the sake of performance from the sake of the other actor, or performance for the sake of the camera. And I think that's really the really valuable lesson that I'm learning, that actually that's the person I'm really playing to. Is the camera, is the person behind, you know, behind the camera. And I think I would like to say that so far, I haven't seen it yet, ask me in a couple of days' time, that I was pleased with the technique that I was using during the take on it, yeah.
This piece of paper has on it what may be described as a corny script. Now, what we're going to do is to split into pairs, male and female again. Not the same pairs that you've had before. I want you to find new pairs now. And study the script and uncorny it. The male character has one line to fill in.
As with before, Steve would direct the actors before and in between takes in an effort to help them bring out their best.
It's a rare situation when you're given a script and it's like, do what you want with it. Either in terms of constraints that are applied by the screenplay or the director or whatever, you know. It was very nice to be able to, you know, have something and even write your own lines in it and approach it in any way you wanted to. And I think when you're in a situation like that, when you give your imagination free rein, it's like a playground for an actor. Do you know what I mean? It's excellent, you know. they charge a fortune for the privilege of causing you pain. Actually, I think these guys are superb. I know someone who had a ton of work done and never felt a thing. Generous with the anaesthetic.
I have balanophobia.
Does that mean I shouldn't share your toothbrush?
The shooting schedule remained relentless into the second week, as the participants were back on location at the house to shoot what Steve called the chemistry test. Now, after reviewing their work and doing a couple more days' worth of classes, it was time to head back to the film studio. They were about to film teaser trailers for Rapture on 35mm film, which, should they be selected for a lead role, may actually be used in cinema.
Last move there, and find that light on this eye, and then you're looking off here.
I'm looking up towards the
Got
light.
lots more room top right, yeah.
I'm incredibly nervous right now, at the moment. I'm really feeling my heart thumping in my chest, and I think knowing that it's the final piece of screen work that we're going to be doing as part of this experience today, and also, as you say, knowing that, you know, if I'm the one selected to get this part, that this is the piece that's going to be, you know, potentially up on cinema screens.
The reaction is on the reverse angle, not this one. We want to just see you kind of being very cautious rather than...
Gotcha.
Not staccato.
Sure.
Action.
It's interesting that something as seemingly small as taking 5 steps with your arms out in front of you can become an incredibly complex task. But it does, you know. It does become, well, I'm not just taking 5 steps. What do I need to create in my body? What tensions do I need to manipulate throughout what I'm doing, you know, to give this the appearance of someone who's walking down a tunnel, or someone who's scared, someone who's, you know, tense, nervous, whatever. How do I do that in 5 steps, going like this? So, of course, while it appears to be a relatively simple exercise, it does have a complex nature to it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was possibly one of the most technical things I think I've ever had to do. Again, it's a step and a half and say a line, but it's so specific when you're framed here. It just really brings it home that everything you're doing in this space just here is amplified 1,000 times to the audience. So I was really, I feel my heart's really beating about it at the moment, because it just feels like you take all that adrenaline and all that, and then you have to distill it down to something this big. But I feel really pleased about it. Yeah, I feel really pleased about it. And Steve seemed pleased, and everybody gave me good feedback. So yeah, I'm very pleased. It's been kind of fairly enlightening, really. So, you know, I think kind of taking in this process is probably going to take quite a while, because it's been such an intense period. I probably won't even really be able to answer the question fully for some time yet. But on the whole, it has been an incredibly positive experience, even when at times I felt not particularly good about what I was doing. Yeah.